Welcome to Neswish, a fairy tale realm where century-old stones and whispering trees tell stories of grandeur, love, and mystery. Alongside such significant Belarusian cities as Polotsk, the cradle of Belarusian statehood, and Novhorod, the first capital of the Grand Duchy of Lithuania, Neswish stands as cornerstone of the nation's history. The Radzivills were powerful people who came to the peak of their strength in the 16th century and remained influential into the 20th century. They weren't political rulers and they weren't religious leaders either, although individual members of the family became both those things. Officially, the Radzivills were called magnates, and the best way to think about them is an extremely wealthy family that had power at every level of nobility. Their influence stretched across modern-day Belarus, Poland, Lithuania, and Germany. Anyway, let's not get distracted by all of the countries where they had their fingers in a pie. After all, at their height, the Radzivills owned 23 palaces, 426 large towns, 2,032 estates, and more than 10,000 villages. When the Radzivills took over the land here in 1533, there were some foundations of an old medieval castle. Rather than make the most of the fortifications, they constructed an elegant Renaissance Baroque house. In the late 16th century, Prince Nikolai Christoph, the orphan Radziwill, transformed a medieval stronghold into a Renaissance Baroque chateau of breathtaking majesty, complete with angular towers, galleries, and ramparts, embraced by a shimmering moat. Construction began in 1582 and was completed by 1604. The Radziwill family, among the wealthiest in the Grand Duchy of Lithuania and the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, made Neswish their dynastic seat. In 2005, UNESCO enshrined the Neswish complex, including the castle, its church, and park, as a World Heritage Site. Beyond the stone walls lies a green wonder, Neswish Park, spanning over 66 hectares and divided into 5 distinct parts: Castle Park, Old Park, Japanese Park, English Park, and Mauritian Park. In the 19th century, landscape gardeners imported rare saplings from Berlin and designed rose terraces, pergolas, and reflective basins. Here, memorial stones mark tales, like one you may touch to have a wish come true. Statues of a loyal dog who saved a prince. A mysterious black lady. An angelic musician. And even a mermaid at a wall. All give the park a poetic, almost fairy tale-like depth. Most often, tourists visit the old park, which is considered the most beautiful. On the other side of the wild pond, opposite the castle, is Mauritian Park. It got its name from the legend of Princess Mauritia, a pupil of the Radzivills. According to the legend, Mauritia fell in love with a commoner. The lovers agreed that Mauritia would slip out of the castle during the ball and they would run away. But the young man was captured by the servants and he couldn't meet the girl. The unfortunate Mauritia searched for her lover for a long time, but didn't find him and froze to death. Now, in Mauritius Park, on the island in the middle of the pond, you can see a gazebo with the sculptures of lovers. Today, Neswish Castle stands not only as an architectural marvel, but also as a living chronicle of human love, ambition, artistry, and legend. In halls restored, gardens revived, and stories whispered along misty paths, history still breathes. So the next time you stroll through these alleys, remember, We walk in the shadow of princes, poets, and phantoms, each eager to share a fragment of their eternal tale.